Right now I am processing documents. This one is taking a long time. 5 pages. Okay. That one is done. It's 4, 5. Yep. So one is processed. Now the next one is being dropped into my local only processor. It is working. And then I just sit here and wait. But I am live because why not? I guess it's better to be live and put in content. Oh, was that lightning? Than to not. If anybody joins, cool. If not, then that is okay. I'm here. Should have some like background music or something. But let's edit. Oh, it should be like a AMA. What can I do here? Chat filter, community moderation, add, poll. I just want to add like some text or something. Hey, Tom Papa, I'm not gay. Thank you for asking. The mustache, maybe. Hey, Stitch and Angel. Hey, I'm happy that you have found comfort in your sexuality, Tom, and I'm happy that you're putting it out there. Hey, Michael, how you doing? What's up, Robin? Hello, hello. I am working on a local-only AI project. It's processing a bunch of data right now, so I figured I'd hop on a live from bed. Hey, Robin, I appreciate that. I was gonna post a poll or just a question. Stitch and Angel, what's up? Thanks for being here. Got your shout out. Ask me anything though. Type it in the chat and I will answer it. I can't do a backflip off a diving board, so no, I cannot do one off of a skateboard, but I have skateboarded through all the national parks between Colorado and California on a trip, and that was pretty cool. Tom Papa, you just let me know what type of trans you are, so thank you. Eat grass and I will subscribe. No, I am in bed. There's no grass to eat, and I will not do it anyways. So there. Do you like extra pickles on your burger? Yes, I am a pickle on burger guy. Between that and mustard, I think that's what makes McDonald's burgers good. So if I go anywhere else, it's add mustard, add pickles. Tom Papa, gross guy in a dress. Ah, so you're trolling. That's fine, troll away. This is an open forum. No moderation, so keep talking about yourself though. Don't talk about other people unless it's me. I don't care. Eat your worst thing in the fridge. No, I'm not gonna eat anything. My name is Mason. I have my grandpa's old phone. All right, Mason, make sure that you have permission to be viewing lives because I don't know how old you are, but I have young children and there's not always the best things out there. Tom, I did not vote for Trump, not because I didn't want to, but I've just moved to Carolina at the time, and I didn't get registered to vote in time. I would have probably voted for Trump this time, though. I think that he was the least, like, worst case. I used to be anti-Trump, but as I realized that everything is controlled, it's, whatever. Joe and the hoe got to go. So you're a Trumper, or no, I would never say that. I just said it out loud. Okay, so I just need to realize that I need to moderate what I say instead of just reading your stuff. Do an embarrassing dance. No. I appreciate your engagement, Stitch and Angel, but I'm not going to. Cosmo and Sprout, welcome to the conversation. I think you are the only one here now. Ask me anything. I am working on an AI project where I am processing data locally because it's extremely sensitive information. So I cannot use a... Okay, good, Michael. I'm happy that you have permission. Hi, Daylab. How are you doing? Ask me anything. I've coded a local only language model for data processing, and I am processing sensitive data from a whistleblower from a medical facility to help them craft their lawsuit eventually. So that's the type of thing that I do. And I think that other people will value it. I have another meeting on, oh, sorry, Mason. I just read Michael, Mason. I got it. I've got a nephew named Mason, and I will make sure that I connect you with that so that I don't forget. Dela, ask me anything, man, or lady, whatever, or in between, or not in between, maybe not nothing, it doesn't matter. But ask me anything, either way. I am an open book. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Is it the mustache? It goes either way, but it is summertime, so that is what I do in the summertime. In the winter, I grow a beard after shaving this off for No Shave November. And then whenever summer hits, I shave off the beard and go with a stash. I would recommend it. Oh, and the live thing, oh yeah, I need to not read these out loud. Sounds good, Mason. I gotcha. All right, so do any of y'all use any of the AI stuff? I mean, I know a lot of people do, but there's like so much crap out there. Oh, thank you. I got a haircut today. Normally I get a skin fade, but I got a sunburn yesterday, as you can see, and I did not want to have like all the white showing. So, and you said here, HIR, so I don't know if you mean I like your, yeah, it would have to be hair, right? You got it. All right, so I'll show you what is going on. I can't show you like the data, but I can show you the process. So this is what's happening. The analysis is going on. This is the local web app that I made, and then this is what I am processing at the moment. Got it. Happy I was on, and I appreciate the comments, compliment, Daylab. I appreciate that. I will take what I can get. How deep do you want me to go on the personal stuff? Because I could, but I should probably not right now. It's still working out. So, or not. It is working out. So, I need more questions for more to talk about. Otherwise, I can talk about how 15.6.12_1 is being processed and the entities are extracted. The keywords are, no, the characters have been extracted. There's 2008 characters from one page. Now it's extracting the entities. Next, we'll be generating the keywords, generating the AI summary, and then generating the AI insights and analysis. The output is in JSON format so that I can feed all of the outputs into my language model to craft a full narrative for multiple document projects. But this is my minimal viable product at the moment. And it works, and it's been tested like a ton. So my next one, which will be developed this week, will be able to allow batch processing, which will make this go a lot faster. But right now I'm more worried about accuracy than speed, because I want this to be, a viable product for a long time. So speed can wait. Speed is easy. Speed comes. Accuracy is the important part. Speed to launch, speed to minimal viable product is good. Once it is functioning, then the most important thing is the functionality. As long as you set expectations for timelines, speed isn't as important at this early stage. Thank you, Daylab. I appreciate that. Hello. Ask me anything. I am working on, I don't know who's like coming in, and I know I'm repeating myself, but I am working on a AI data processing project that is local only for highly sensitive data that you don't want to put out into a public GPT. I work for an engineering firm, and I spearhead, it's like 2,000 something people in multiple countries. It's a larger engineering firm. And I spearhead the artificial intelligence initiative for the civil designing department there. So that's what started me on AI it's really not what started me. It gave me the tools that I needed to start developing things. And then as soon as I realized what I was developing, I took what I had learned and then developed this on my personal time and personal laptop so that they didn't have any potential ownership of what I'm developing, because this is my new business. The business name is Echo, ECHO. If you heard that, echo it and put Echo in the chat. And then let me know if you like the name. Echo HQ, as in headquarters, .ai. I do not have a website up yet, but that will come probably this week, maybe this week. This week is going to be hard. I'll work Monday and Tuesday like regular, work on this stuff at night, which is easier to do because my kids are with my ex-wife 3 hours away, which I absolutely hate, but this is all new and I'm trying to figure it out. But I get them on Tuesday night, and then I'll have to keep doing this stuff after they are asleep, because I'll have them Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Saturday morning or late Friday night, depending on when other people arrive, I will be driving them down to Florida. Hello, new person in the chat. Say something in the comments, ask me anything, and I will oblige. Is it better if I look at the little green dot up here for eye contact, or look myself in the eye, which is weird, but I think that's what people are used to seeing? Let me know. And then I'll show you this again. This is the data being processed right now. These are the documents I'm processing. This is my web application. And this is what's going on in the background. Welcome back, Mason. I hope everything went well, and I appreciate you sticking around. Don't do this. It's a bad habit, but it's better than smoking cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes more than more than 7 years ago, whenever I found out that I was going to have my first child, because you don't want cigarettes around kids. All right, where did you go? There you are. Next document to be processed. It is as easy as drag and drop and watch. And that is it. I was driving back from dropping my two boys off for my ex-wife to watch them. And whenever I was driving back, I called my cousin, who I'm very close to. He is extremely smart and a copywriter. Hey, what's up, Mason? I appreciate you being back, and I appreciate the hi. He's extremely smart. He was a copywriter. He was one of only a couple people that worked as writers for Twitter when it was still Twitter. This would have been in 2015, there's about, so about a decade ago. Yeah, Mason, I'll probably, anytime I'm doing coding and testing product, the plan is to do a live so that I can have record of what's working, what's not working. So I'll probably do another one tomorrow. They usually are going to be a little bit later in the evening or random, like sporadic small ones during the day if I have availability. But it's just much easier to do it now. And I'm on the East Coast, which actually works in my favor because it's earlier everywhere else. Yeah, no problem, Mason. Happy to do it. So it's, earlier everywhere else. It's nice being on the East Coast, which is new to me because I moved out here a couple of years ago, or not even a couple of years ago, just over a year ago from Colorado. And I was in Colorado for 13 years. Anyways, back to driving back from dropping my kids off, talking to my cousin, extremely smart, worked at Twitter as a copywriter, knows so many people in the Bay Area at very high ends of the tech community. And I was describing what I'm building to him and even the name, and he's always helped me come up with business names and everything. But I did all this just completely by myself, using the tools that I have available. So obviously ChatGPT and Claude have been my main two for some of the coding and architecture and idea iteration and that type of stuff. But he was really impressed with this. And I always know that if I get Simon, that's his name, Simon's approval, then I am doing a good thing. I also talked to him about my divorce and everything that's going on in my headspace and processing things and dealing with my parents and all that stuff that you talk to close family about. And it was very, very healthy on both ends to be very transparent. So I'd recommend, if you don't have a community, try to find one. Places like this is a great example of where to find a community. And if you want to check out my channel, I have like a full video on the importance of community. I posted it about a year ago, and I think it would be helpful if you are looking for that. I am in the Carolinas. I split time between North and South, and that is as specific as I am going to get. But yeah, you got it. I already told you, Mason. The Carolinas. I'm like in the borderlands. So yeah, my kids are in South and I am in North. So I spend a ton of my time in South, and I'll probably end up getting a second residence. So I have a place in both North and South Carolina. Yeah, thank you. Where are you watching from? It's always interesting to know because I get a lot of comments from my civil design videos from folks that are international. So a lot of people in Asia specifically, mostly India, so South Asia, watch my videos for the civil design and CAD training aspect of it. But that's how I started. Then I went into business development, personal development, and now I am tracking my journey on this, which is my third third official entrepreneurial venture. I've had two businesses that I've owned prior to this, and then every time I don't own my own business, I will work for a different engineering firm. So I have to provide for my family, 3 kids, and engineering is stable. I've done natural gas infrastructure and water infrastructure. So having those two things under my belt always means that I have a career to go back to if any of these entrepreneurial pursuits flame out. I've had one business making sustainable rock climbing gear that I closed. Hey, Mason. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Say what's up to the homies in the Mitten. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's the Mitten. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. I think my geography is okay, but you can correct me. Plus, my mind is all over the place today. There's so much going on. Whomever, Mason, are you the only one that's watching right now? Or if you're not Mason and you're watching, ask me anything, put it in the chat. I'll show you what I'm doing. It is data processing using my local only data processing pipeline and artificial intelligence that I developed. So this is for very, very sensitive data. My clients include engineering firms that work in public and private sector. All right, the Mitten. Well, peace out to the Mitten, man. See you tomorrow. So I work, this serves clients right now in sensitive areas. So engineering, where you are doing work for municipalities or different entities that you cannot put their data into a public facing model without encrypting it. And I do have a pipeline to encrypt things before putting them into a model and then also decode it on its way out, which is pretty cool. My second client is a whistleblower from a medical facility. She saw a lot of wrongdoing there and then legally requested a ton of documentation. So I am processing that documentation. It's like really, really, all right, see you, Mason. It's really, really hard to understand medical documents without processing it or without being a doctor or medical professional. So this is going to craft a narrative based on those medical documents. And then my third client is an insurance company, which is why they want a local only language model. So again, they can put in all of their client information without putting that out into public. At first, I started with them with the encryption side, encrypting it before going out and doing an API call into ChatGPT or another language model, and then decoding it on its way back. But then I realized, you know what, Llama 3 is strong enough for what I'm doing here to process everything and give me the analysis that I need. All right, another one done. And do it all locally and very, very lightweight so that there is no risk of sensitive data going out into the public. another document processing here. Hello, friends. All right, so we've got Mason in the chat. I need some other people to comment, ask stuff, say hi. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me what you ate for dinner, and I'll let you know what I think about that. All right, I am going to shut up, let this process, and then if I think of something, I'll tell you. Otherwise, I'll just answer any questions that come into the chat. And then I'm expecting a call in a little bit, so I'll end this live whenever I get that call. Okay, I now need to plug in my laptop. So we are gonna make moves. You're gonna come with me. Oh, nice people of the world. All right, let's see. I don't think I have my charger in here. I have my charger in here now. So it may be downstairs. We are going to take a trip downstairs. I am not artificial. I'm not artificial intelligence, just so you know. All right, let's plug this bad boy in. Sorry for the... There we go, it is charging. All right, so this will actually work a little bit better. I was being lazy doing it from bed. I can now do this, which means, oh, sorry, didn't mean to drop you. Have to take the wallet off. I can now do that, put you over here. You can already see me all right, but check this out. Where are you? There you go. Oh, too many buttons. All right, and boom. Let there be light. Now you can actually see this horrible tan line, and that is all right. So again, data processing. I'm not gonna talk again until somebody else hops on or says something in the comments. Kelso. Kelso. Hello, hello. Come here. Up, 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 up. Kelso, here. Up, up. Come on. This is my dog, Kelso. He is my homie. What's up, boo? All right, I think this one was processed. Hey, nope. Good boy. All right, so next one being processed. You want to stay up here? All right. Boom. Ooh, I think it's raining outside. That's embarrassing. Man, still smoke cigars, but they don't make me cough all the time. I'll do this. I did the pouches, but that like hurt my teeth. So, no thank you. I'll shut these. This is my motivation. Like doing a live while doing this, for some reason, it makes it easier to just sit here and work. If audio is good, that's fine. If you want me to plug the mic in for better audio, I can also do that. It's not plugged in, but it can be. And I did paint my microphone in camouflage and added goon tape, just like I do with my firearms. Which, if you want to know about that, you can also ask me about that. I am a prepared dad. That's actually another little personal brand side hustle thing that I haven't done anything with yet, besides develop all of the ideas and take no action. But this is where my attention needs to be, taking action on this. Marketing on this stuff, too appealing. And that's why this is not for kids. I want to test some stuff. If I do this, then I can like add stuff. That's cool. Keep current selection, done. I'm gonna turn that off. None. All right, that's better. Let me know what you want to know. I'm gonna do all of these files tonight, I think. So I'm gonna let this charge all the way up and then do it from bed again. I do have my like regular laptop charger. I don't feel like plugging in and getting all of the light from my monitors, but I will show you kind of my setup. It is a mess, but you get a look behind the scenes. Boom. So this is my little setup here, and it works pretty well for me. All right, another one down. 1762 going in here. This one, that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to open you. I wanted to drag you into my web application that I built. Pull some of this stuff out of the way. There's a baby up here. Use those later. Don't need any of that right now. Let's make some room for myself to get a little bit more comfortable. I've got this. This is really all I need. I want a mouse. Yes, I do want a mouse. That will make life easier. My daughter gave me this, which I really appreciate. And she is a little quarter Asian girl. My daughter is. So this is my little reminder of her. And then these remind me of my sons. I've got 2 boys too. And I don't know why a knife in a log and somebody hanging 10 remind me of my boys. And then for me personally, I am a follower of Christ, so I've got my little happy hippie Jesus here. And they are always with me while I am working on my desk. Today, hello and welcome to the live. Ask me anything. I'm processing data on my local AI model. But today is the 13th of July, so I'm going to read this. I stopped drinking a while ago, so I've been reading this. I don't attend meetings, but my aunt gave me this. If I were to begin life again, I should want it as it was. I would only open my eyes a little more. That is good. Spiritual and emotional growth is a process of raising our awareness. I'll turn like this. Keep that going. Spiritual and emotional growth is a process of raising our awareness. Reflecting on our growth as men, before this program and after, we see different levels of consciousness. Some of us might say we weren't at all conscious of what it meant to be a man by the time we entered the adult world. I had an idea, but it was nebulous. All right. Now we are forming an awareness of manhood. We see ourselves more as recovering, caring, strong, vulnerable men in relationships with others. We have an increased sense of our actions make a difference in our lives as sons, fathers, husbands, lovers, and friends. Our increased understanding of ourselves make it possible to fulfill our potential for growth. It is not idle fantasy to imagine beginning life again because, in a sense, we have. In recovery, it seems we have begun life again, only with our eyes a little more open. Help me live this day with all of my awareness. That's a cool one because it's funny. I did that today. I lived with all of my awareness, and my goodness, how rewarding was that? Wow. Yeah. All right. Another document processed. Another document being dropped in. So after everything is processed, I still have to figure out how to get my local model to analyze everything that's processed in the JSON format. This will be an easy ask. I just haven't done it before. So this is new to me, new to you, and that's cool. I know it's new to you because nobody has built this before. I'm working on patents pending right now and have some really cool technology that I have developed that is defensible as intellectual property based on my research of the tools that I've made specifically. So that's neat. Hello and welcome to Live. I'm Kyle. I'm developing something by coding. I do a ton of other stuff. Ask me anything, say hi in the chat, check out the videos on my channel. Talk a lot about whatever I'm doing. So I started with civil engineering design and got a lot of love from that community. I still do civil engineering design, so that's pretty cool. I also have, this is the third business that I've owned, so I talk a lot about personal development and business development, and then how you can use different tools to achieve the goals that you set. And if you don't have goals, like how to set goals, find what's important to you. If you don't have a community, how to find a community, and talk to like-minded people to ground yourself and to expose some things that you might not be able to on your own. So check out the videos on my channel for any of that, but otherwise just say hi, comment, whatever you are into. And then I'll show you real quick what my setup looks like because people like seeing behind the scenes. I didn't feel like getting all of the screens going because it's just too much blue light at this time of day, but you got my ring light. I'm not using my microphone right now. GoPro's set up for streaming, so is that, but I mostly use that for work calls and stuff. And then just all my fun bits and bobs. But, all right. And then behind me is like all my kids' art over the last year. So it's like a hall of art. And then that painting of a dog like came with the house, but it looks like my dog, or like it could be my dog's grandfather. Kelso, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. That's where my pup sits while I'm working. So we say that that's Kelso's grandpa, and just kept the painting because it's cool, and why not? And we got to fill the space somehow, so that is what is doing it. That's interesting. I can't tell you what's interesting, but it is interesting. I don't know why I did that, but I did. It's the time of day to like empty my pockets. So I'll show you what's in my pockets. I've got keys. One key, that's it. Pretty minimal. Grew up Catholic, mostly Catholic still, exploring like Orthodoxy and Methodism. Methodism has kind of gotten away from me with the United Methodist, but I do keep a rosary ring in